In a massive strategic shift for the world of Calaradia, the borders of the known world have expanded far beyond anything previously imagined. A total conversion overhaul known as Realm of Thrones, which has successfully transplanted the entire continent of Westeros and the vast lands of Essos into the Bannerlord engine. This is no longer a civil war between imperial pretenders. This is the War of the Five Kings. The geopolitical landscape has been completely redrawn, featuring over 29 distinct cultures and a staggering 750 unique units, ranging from the plate-clad Knights of the Reach to the nomadic screamers of the Dothraki Great Grass Sea. The tactical situation on the ground has reached a level of lethality previously unseen. Commanders are now forced to contend with supernatural threats as White Walkers and hordes of whites have been spotted north of a meticulously reconstructed wall. Intelligence suggests that these entities possess strength far beyond standard infantry, capable of decimating elite Tier 6 units if not engaged with extreme caution. The White Walkers are particularly dangerous, acting as near-invincible field commanders who can only be reliably harmed by weapons forged from Valyrian steel or dragonglass. Reports indicate that if you fail to stop their southward march, fallen soldiers from your own ranks will rise again as part of the undead horde, turning a single tactical error into a permanent strategic nightmare. Furthermore, the introduction of aerial assets has changed the nature of sieges entirely. Dragons have been sighted on the battlefield, providing air superiority that can melt shield walls in seconds. These are not just visual flair. Dragons function as high-impact tactical units with natively generated audio cues that signal their impending fire strikes. For those preferring ground-based brutality, giant units have also been integrated into the giant and free folk troop trees, offering a massive physical advantage in close-quarters combat. A single giant can break a gate or shatter a defensive line, forcing traditional commanders to rethink their entire defensive doctrine. Politically, the world is more reactive than ever. Major scripted events are now live, including the execution of Eddard Stark and the treacherous Red Wedding. These are not merely cinematic moments, they shift vassal loyalties and redraw kingdom borders in real time. Deep cover operatives suggest that players may be able to intervene and alter the course of history, for instance by eliminating key figures like Roose Bolton before the feast begins, though such actions carry immense risk. The economy has also shifted toward the elite, with Valyrian steel weaponry now serving as the ultimate tactical advantage. However, obtaining these blades is a monumental task, requiring you to track down legendary smiths or claim them from the cold, dead hands of fallen lords. In the eastern lands of Essos, the scale of conflict is equally grand. The Dothraki operate as a true nomadic power, utilizing hit-and-run horse archer tactics that can dismantle organized armies in the open field. Meanwhile, the free cities like Braavos and Lys offer unique mercenary contracts and specialized naval units that take full advantage of the mod's integrated war sales system. This maritime expansion means that control of the Narrow Sea is just as vital as control of the King's Road. Merchants and lords alike must now worry about pirate fleets and iron-born raiders who can strike at coastal settlements with impunity. On the civilian and leadership front, the mod has introduced a massive roster of famous figures. You are no longer leading generic lords, you are negotiating with Tywin Lannister, swearing fealty to Robb Stark, or perhaps hunting for Daenerys Targaryen in the east. Many of these legendary figures can be recruited as companions, allowing you to have the likes of Sandor Clegane or Bronn leading your personal vanguard. Each character comes with custom-modeled armor and weaponry that reflects their house's wealth and status, providing a level of visual immersion that rivals high-budget television productions. The settlement management system has also been overhauled to reflect the feudal reality of Westeros. Lords must manage the delicate balance of house loyalty, where the common folk and minor nobles may revolt if they feel their liege is failing to protect them from the winter or the encroaching wars. The winter is coming mechanic adds a survival element to the late game as food production drops across the north, forcing kingdoms to raid the fertile south just to keep their populations from starving. This creates a natural cycle of aggression that ensures the world never feels static or peaceful for long. For those who choose to take the black, the Night's Watch offers a completely unique gameplay loop. Stationed at Castle Black, your primary objective shifts from territorial conquest to the survival of the human race. You will lead ranging parties into the haunted forest, engage in skirmishes with wildling raiders, and serve as the first line of defense against the Night King. The mod includes specialized quests for the Watch, allowing you to rise through the ranks from a simple recruit to the Lord Commander, managing the dwindling resources of the Wall while pleading with the Southern Kings for reinforcements that may never arrive. The technical polish of the 2026 update is a major talking point. The developers have optimized the massive map to ensure that even with hundreds of lords and thousands of soldiers moving at once, the stability remains high. Texture work on the Red Keep in King's Landing and the frozen heights of Winterfell has been pushed to the limit of the engine, making every visit to a major city feel like a landmark event. The soundscape has also been enriched, with faction-specific music and battlefield ambient noises that heighten the tension of every charge. Ultimately, the Realm of Thrones experience is about the weight of your choices. Will you be a loyal bannerman to a noble house, a sellsword looking for the highest bidder in the free cities, or a conqueror who aims to sit upon the Iron Throne? The tools are all there, from the shadow-binding magics of Melisandre to the raw steel of the Westerlands. The iron price is being paid in blood, the long night is approaching, and the struggle for the crown has officially begun. If you have the courage to face dragons and the dead alike, your seat in the Great Hall awaits.